Swim and Dive had an outstanding senior night.
And opening day fast approaches for softball.
All this and more coming up on the Penguin Rundown. Welcome into the Penguin Rundown. I'm Christina Stainovich alongside Dom Joseph. Dom, Super Bowl Sunday was this weekend. What was your favorite commercial?
Well, I got to tell you, first of all, very happy that the Eagles got the Super Bowl win. Good to see them join the club of teams that have actually accomplished the feat. My Cleveland Browns will never be able to pull that off.
Hey, but my Steelers, I think they've done it a couple times.
Whatever. But I got to say, Danny DeVito's M&M's commercial really made me laugh. That was great.
Well, you know, I like that one, but I really like Cardi B's Alexa commercial.
That one was very good. That was a very good commercial. But, you know, NFL Super Bowl Sunday this weekend, but women's and men's tennis was also in action this weekend, so let's get into that. As mentioned, the men's and women's tennis team both competed over this past weekend. For the men, the team traveled to the University of Southern Mississippi to take on the Golden Eagles, as well as the Hornets of Alabama State. YSU started by winning their 4 matches against Alabama State, but ended the day by dropping the contest against USM 5-2. The men were supposed to play Saturday against West Alabama, but the contest was canceled due to weather. Hitting over to the women's side, the team headed to Toledo, but was unable to secure the win and dropped the contest 5-2. YSU was able to win 2 of 3 doubles matches, but was only able to win 1 singles match. The women will be heading to UNLV next weekend, while the men travel to Butler on Friday.
The women's basketball team has been seeing a lot of success as they earned their 3rd straight road win this past week. Starting on Thursday, the Gwins hit the road to receive an 86-76 victory over Oakland. Sophomore Mary Dunn scored a career high of 24 points, along with freshman Chelsea Olsen claiming 9 rebounds and senior India Benjamin with 10 assists. The Gwins then traveled to Detroit Mercy on Saturday to battle it out against the Titans and bring home a 72-52 victory and earning 3 consecutive Horizon League victories for the first time since February of 2015. Freshman of the Week was awarded to Chelsea Olsen for the 3rd consecutive week. Olsen is the first player to receive the award for 3 weeks in a row since the award was instituted in the 2013-2014 season. Congratulations to Chelsea Olsen and the women's basketball team for their success. The Gwins will be traveling to IUPUI tonight. Tip-off is set for 7 p.m. You can catch the game live on ESPN3.
Men's basketball had another rough go this weekend, dropping to 6-19 on the season. On Thursday, they took on Northern Kentucky and lost 95-85. Despite the loss, 4 players scored in double figures, and the men combined for 11 threes on the night. Braun Hartfield finished with 23, 20 of those points coming in the second half. The Gwins then moved on to face Wright State on Saturday. They had another tough go, losing 83-57. Naz Bohannon had 9 points and 13 rebounds on the night, and Braun Hartfield had another solid performance, putting up 20. YSU looks to rebound tonight as they travel to Chicago to face UIC on ESPN3, with tip-off set for 8 p.m. Then they travel to Indianapolis to face IUPUI. Both games can be heard on 570 WKBN and seen on ESPN3.
It may only be February, but a lot has happened so far this offseason in volleyball with the hiring of new head coach Alini Scott. Our very own Corey McCrae sat down with Scott to get to know her a little bit and what she has in store for the program.
I came to Youngstown looking for a great opportunity to advance my career and find some balance between volleyball and life. My husband's from here, so I was familiar with the university and the town and the program because I had worked some of their camps. So when this came open, I just thought it was a great opportunity for both sides of my life. So our first goal right now is to make it as smooth of a transition as possibly can be for the kids who are here, who are here from the former coaching staff, and recruiting, creating a new base for us to develop. And then in terms of the fall, our first goal as a team is to make it to the Horizon League tournament. We're going to have a large recruiting class for the next couple of years here, and they will be the group that the first group in the transition. So between them and the kids who are here already in our gym, I think we should have really a solid group going forward into the fall in the next couple of years.
I want to thank Alini Scott for sitting down with us. An excellent job by Corey McCrae. With spring ball starting up next week for the football team, Head coach Bo Pelini announced yesterday the coaching changes for the 2018 season. On the offensive side of the ball, Brian Christ was named the offensive coordinator. Tim Marlowe moves over to wide receivers coach. Joe Gans moves from tight ends to quarterbacks coach. And Travis Tisleretz becomes the tight ends coach. Defensively, Donald Delisio and Richard McNutt were named co-defensive coordinators, while Sean Baker becomes the new linebackers coach. Yesterday was also National Signing Day, as 11 players signed their national letters of intent with Youngstown State University. For more information on each of the new signees, be sure to visit ysusports.com.
The time has finally come to kick off the 2018 softball season. There are heavy expectations for the Penguins this year as they are ranked second in the Horizon League preseason poll. The bar was raised after a year of standout performances from the Penguins roster. Notable players returning include seniors Callie Minkovich, Stevie Taylor, and Hannah Lucas, as well as sophomores Maddie Lusk and Tatum Christie. Lucas and Minkovich made all Horizon League honors in 2017, with Lucas making first team and Minkovich the second team. For Lusk, she was named co-freshman of the year in the Horizon League for her lights-out pitching, while Christie batted .286, which included 18 RBIs and 2 home runs. Their season begins this weekend in Western North Carolina in the Gardner-Webb Tournament. Youngstown State will face the Hampton Pirates and the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, as well as 2 matchups against the host school, the Gardner-Webb Runnin' Bulldogs. We would like to wish the softball team the best of luck as they begin the 2018 campaign.
The track and field team had a strong performance once again this past weekend in the YSU National Mid-Major Invitational, as YSU took first place in 7 different events. On Friday night, senior Janie Corbett sealed a victory in the weight throw with a season-best toss of 17.90 meters. On the men's side, freshman Peerless Stewart took first place in the 500-meter dash, and freshman Cole Lovett snatched a victory in the 5,000-meter run. Saturday, there were 6 more first-place finishes courtesy of the Gwins, 2 of which coming from Jalea Elliott in the 60-meter and the 200-meter dash. To conclude the day, the women finished the 4x400-meter relay with a time of 3 minutes 48.05 seconds. Not only did that seal first place, but it also broke the school record. The team consisted of Jalea Elliott, Eva Dimitrovich, Tanisha Myers, and Kishana Burtz. The previous record was timed at 3 minutes 48.24 seconds back in February of 2013. But wait, there's more. Junior Chad Zallo competed in the 111th NYRR Millrose Games in New York. Zallo took home 4th place in the 60-meter high hurdles with a time of 7.70 seconds, just 0.2 of a second off the leader. After all of that, the Horizon League recognized 2 different Penguins this week. For the second straight week, Janie Corbett received the Women's Field Athlete of the Week honors, while Jalea Elliott was named the Women's Running Athlete of the Week. They will now head to Geneva to compete in the Spire Division I Indoor Track and Field Classic this weekend.
The swim and dive team had a successful senior night as they beat Cleveland State 167 to 129. The women won a total of 11 events on the day, including 2 relays and both diving events. Leading the way for the Gwins was freshman Ida Urinovich, who touched first in the 1,000 freestyle, 100 butterfly, and 200 IM. Taylor Bishop also won 2 events, both the 50 and the 500 freestyle. Flipping over to the diving side of things, Mackenzie Stelter won the 1-meter dive, while Bethany Glick took first in the 3-meter dive. On Saturday, the dive team hosted the YSU Diving Invitational. Glick finished first in the 3-meter dive with a score of 284.25, and Stelter finished second with a score of 280.15, which qualified her for the NCAA Zone C Diving Championships. Good luck to both the swim and dive team as they are preparing for the Horizon League Championships February 21st through the 24th. And now, it's time for our Penguin Play of the Week. Dom, I have a feeling what it might be, but let's take a look.
Let's check it out. Oh, it's going to be Braun Hartfield dishing it off to Tyree Robinson for the slam.
Fantastic dunk by Tyree Robinson. I was at that game. Crowd got pretty excited.
I got to tell you, Christina, Tyree Robinson has one of the scariest verticals on our team. He can get up there. He can soar.
And he's been pretty good as of late.
Absolutely. So that just about does it for us here at the Penguin Rundown. For news, highlights, and more, be sure to visit ysusports.com. And be sure to follow us on social media at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Penguin Rundown 1. I'm Dom Joseph.
And I'm Christina Sainovich.
We'll see you right back here next week.